Germany, we eat Döner. For those of you who don't know, Döner is a type of kebab sandwich. People are always complaining in Germany about how Döner prices have skyrocketed over the last few years. I think it's definitely true that Döner has gotten much more expensive, but what does the objective data actually look like? Since eating Döner is such an experience that unifies all Germans, I thought it would be really cool to create a tool where you could see the Döner prices throughout the whole country. That's the idea behind the Döner price index. When I used to go to school, I remember we bought Döner for €3.50. Nowadays, in the city where I live, you won't find a Döner for anything under €8. Prices have definitely gone up over the last few years. I believe that the price of Döner is not just the price of Döner. In some sense, the Döner price represents a sort of index. The price of buying one Döner, one quick meal essentially, is more symbolic, I would say, for the cost of living in Germany overall. This may seem like a bit of a stretch, but I feel like if you know the price of a Döner, you can also sort of gauge what it means financially to live in a certain place. Essentially broken down, this means what does it cost to go out for some quick food? This is the idea that I've decided to bring to life throughout this experiment of creating a web app without actually writing any code. Since this has been a relatively short project so far, let me just quickly take you through the process like this. I kickstarted the coding project with the UI design AI V0. I then downloaded the project from V0 and started working on the project with Cursor, the AI IDE. In general, the project is built on Next.js. The main map functionality is handled by a library called React Simple Maps. React Simple Maps reads in data in a specific JSON format, TopoJSON or GeoJSON. This data contains all relevant information and points that make up the map geography. I'm using a TopoJSON file for Germany that I found on GitHub. I'll link it down below. This is how the final prototype looks like. You can freely move around the map of Germany, zoom in, zoom out, and also click on the individual states to zoom in and focus on them. On the right hand side, there's a more textual description of Döner prices, and you can also sort the table by the Döner price. For now, the web app is just a prototype. I just wanted to get something shipped quick. There's a lot of things to work on, of course. I'd love to see this web app evolve into a tool to see historical Döner price data, and maybe even a resource for learning about inflation. So far, the data I've used to populate the map is only placeholder data. Ideally, I'd like to build up a database of actual current Döner prices, maybe even including historical prices as well. That's why I'm trying to sort of crowdsource this data. Since I can't visit every city in Germany, I'm contacting everyone in Germany that I know to head around the block, go to their local Döner place, and submit the current price of one Döner to the form that I've also linked in the description down below. So, if you live in Germany and you're at all interested in taking part in this project, plus have some time to spare, let me know what a Döner costs in your city. Anyways, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you want to be kept in the loop on things I find interesting and new videos like these, then there's a link at the top of the description to sign up to my email list. I promise to only ever send you really cool things. Until then, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.